Deep in the forest, on a nice spring morning, a prince was born. It was a baby deer, a fawn. His name was Bambi. Animals and birds came to see the new prince. When Bambi woke up, he saw happy faces all around him. A friendly rabbit said, "They call me Thumper." Bambi smiled. Bambi went with his mother to see the forest. They met Mother Quail and her 9 babies. "Good morning, young prince," they called. Bambi liked the forest. He liked all the friendly animals. One day, Bambi and Thumper were playing. Birds sang and flew over their heads. Thumper pointed at them. "Those are birds," he said. Bambi called out, "Birda." Then a butterfly fluttered by. Bambi called out, "Bird." "No," giggled Thumper, "that's a butterfly." Bambi turned to a pretty flower. "Butterfly," he shouted. Thumper laughed. "No," he cried, "that's a flower." Then Bambi bent down to smell the flowers. Suddenly a head popped up, a small black and white head. "Flower," said Bambi again. Thumper laughed and laughed. "That's not a flower, he's a little skunk," said Thumper. The little skunk looked at Bambi. "That's all right," the skunk said. "He can call me a flower if he wants to." And Bambi and Thumper and Flower all became good friends. Bambi's mother took him to a new place. It was the wide, open meadow. Bambi met another fawn. Her name was Feline. She smiled at Bambi. Bambi and Feline became friends too. Just then, Bambi saw a tall stag. It was the great prince of the forest. The great prince was Bambi's father. He came to tell the other deer to run. There was danger nearby. "Run! Run!" Bambi ran to the trees. He was afraid, but his father led him to his mother. "Man was in the forest," she said. Summer passed, fall passed. Soon it was very cold. One morning everything was white. Bambi's mother said, "Why, it's snow. Winter has come." Bambi jumped into the snow. Plop! Bambi found Thumper. Thumper was sliding on the ice. "Come on, Bambi," called Thumper. Bambi ran over to Thumper, but Bambi's feet were too small. He could not slide around on the ice. He fell down onto his tummy. Thud! Thumper showed Bambi how to stand on the ice. Then Bambi could slide too. Winter was fun, but soon there was less and less food. Bambi and his mother had to eat the bark from the trees. One day, Bambi and his mother went to the meadow to look for food. They found a little bit of green grass peeking out of the snow. Bambi and his mother ate the grass. Suddenly, Bambi's mother looked up. She sniffed the air. "Danger! Quick, the thicket!" she told Bambi. "Faster! Keep running!" Bambi ran and ran. "Faster!" said his mother. There was a loud bang. Bambi ran all the way to the forest. But where was his mother? "Mother, where are you?" he cried. There was no answer. Then Bambi saw his father. "Your mother cannot be with you any more," he told Bambi, and Bambi's father walked him home. Winter passed. Summer came to the forest. Bambi grew to be a fine young stag. One day, Bambi, Thumper, and Flower were playing in the forest. Flower spotted a pretty female skunk. He went over to her. They giggled as their noses touched. "Oh no," said Thumper. "Flower is twitter-pated." Friend Owl says it happens every spring, but it is not going to happen to me. Me neither, Bambi agreed. Just then a pretty girl rabbit hopped over. Thumper left to play with the new rabbit. Twitter-pated, said Bambi. Bambi stopped to drink at a small pond. A voice said, "Hello, Bambi." It was Feline. Feline leaned over and licked Bambi's face, and he became twitter-pated too. Bambi and Feline were happy together. Spring passed and summer passed. One fall morning, Bambi smelled the air. He smelled smoke. He went to the top of a cliff. His father was there too. "It is man," said his father. "He is here again. We must go deep into the forest. Hurry!" Bambi ran to find Feline. She was trapped. A pack of hunting dogs snapped at her. Bambi rushed at the dogs. Feline jumped and ran to the river. Bambi turned to follow Feline. Suddenly, bang! Bambi felt pain in his shoulder. He fell to the ground. "Get up, Bambi!" a voice cried. "The forest is on fire. Come with me." Bambi opened his eyes. His father was beside him. Bambi slowly stood up. He followed his father. They came to a big waterfall. They jumped. Down and down they fell to the water below. They waded to an island. Feline and the animals were there. The fire burned and burned, but then the fire burned out. The animals went back to the forest. When spring came, new grass and flowers grew. The forest was beautiful once again. One morning, Friend Owl told the good news. Bambi and Feline had a family. All the animals and birds came to see Feline and her two new fawns. Standing nearby was the proud father. It was Bambi, the new great prince of the forest.